Hello everybody, and welcome to my new show. I am so excited that I've finally been able to start this. It's been a while. I've wanted to, but I didn't have anybody to film it, and I'm terrible with the camera, as a lot of you probably already know. But my son-in-law's doing it for me, so that is great. I love it. The show is, the channel itself is called Spiritual Journey with Donna, so make sure that everybody likes, subscribes, comments if you can. What I want to do with this show is guide people along their spiritual path, their spiritual journey. I've had a store for 32 years, and that is one thing that everybody that's starting out wants to know. Where do I start? You know, how do I get started? They get overwhelmed, and it is so easy to get overwhelmed when there's thousands of different things that they could do and begin. But I do want you to know it is a lifetime of learning. It's not something you can do in a day. You can't do it in a week. It's a lifetime. I'm old, I'm 64, and I'm still learning. So it's just one of those type things. A lot of people say, well, when did you start? I started actually when I was about 9 and this is the book I had that my great-grandmother gave me. It looks innocent as can be. Fortune telling and fun and for fun and popularity is what it was. So, I mean, this had everything in everything. And it's old. It's a very old book. I got it when I was 9 years old. So, but it had, I started with numerology, went into dreams, astrology. I ended up messing around with the charms in here, which I do not recommend, because if you do more than one in 48 hours, it could draw evil spirits, and that's not a lie. It really can. But yes, this was the book I started out with. I've got different beginners books that I wanted to show you too, because this kind of gives you an idea of things that you might want to start out, like chakras, which we are going to have a whole show on chakras at one point. But beginning with chakras, or chakra for beginners, runes. I've got so many Norse pagan customers and people that like to start out with that. This is part of that, the Norse pagan. There's magical powers for beginners. All of these are good. And herbs for beginners. I'm out of that book right now, but I will be having it back in again, so I'll show you that one later. Numerology for beginners. And that numerology, everything seems to be about numerology. And that's what, like I said, that's what I started out with. Meditation is something you all should learn, because it's one thing that can keep you in touch with your inner self and your soul. So you would want to learn about that. Psychic protection is a very good one, because it learns you to keep, or teaches you to keep protected and stuff, without always, it's like, will teach you how to build that shield that you need to build to keep yourself protected. We've got so much, so many ways to go. So while I do this show, I'm going to be taking it bit by bit. See what feels right for you. If that feels right for you, expand on it. That's how I've done all things. I've just expanded where I felt that, okay, this is the time, and maybe it wouldn't be the time right now for something, say tarot, but later on you feel drawn to tarot, or wouldn't feel right for crystals, but then all of a sudden you just get this pull to where you want to learn everything you can about the crystals. And we're going to have a show on all of these. This is just the beginning. And that is it for this episode. I am going to be doing some tarot on the next one. But please, like I say, please subscribe, like, and share. We would appreciate it so much.